everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Washington Wizards. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Pau Gasol. Conley out there with Tony Allen. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wall. The putback. It's rebounded by Gasol. And so Gasol will bring it up for Memphis. Abdul Rahim passes to Conley. That one drops for him.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Butler. On deep, Arenas. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Conley gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wall against Conley. And Wall kicks to Jamison. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Now here's Allen. Here's Abdul Rahim. 6 on the shot clock. Allen passes to Conley. Over Arenas. Conley's shot is off.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
They get it again. Butler kicks to Wall. Off target from 3-point range. And here are the Grizzlies now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach. I asked him about the speed they're going to face tonight. He said it's important that we don't allow this to become a track meet. We have to be patient and efficient offensively, and most importantly, get back defensively. Guys, he thinks if they can do that, they're going to be okay.
Thank you, David.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Now here's Allen. Passes it to Gasol. Back to Allen. Launches it. Gasol trying to free himself up. The Wizards with the lead. And here's the fast break. Arenas leading the way. And that one drops for him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Conley. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when he's inside, Gasol has such intensity, and oftentimes the defense will get sloppy trying to contest.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Pau are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Conley against Wall. Uncovered. That one a little long.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Allen outside. He dishes it to Gasol. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Now here's Monroe. Rejected by Gasol. Battier against King. Battier the pass to Williams. Now here's Randolph. King outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Malone. No good on the shot. Good D by Gasol. Here's Battier. Off target at the rim.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And the pass to Monroe. 1:21 left in the first quarter. 18 feet out. Good on the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gasol kicks to Williams. They get the rebound. It's tipped. King with it. Picked up by Battier. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the athletic ability on display there by King? He gets all the way to the bucket and takes no chance on the finish.
Now here's Williams. Miller surveying the floor. Five on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and he gets it to go.
Boy, that's where Randolph really thrives. So good at the pick and roll.
Outside, Beal. "12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Monroe. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Washington out in front, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Memphis trailing here. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Rudy Gay is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's Shane Battier. Then there's Mike Bibby. And it's Reeves in at the pivot, manning the middle. And no good that time. And it's Washington the other way. To the paint. Here's Weber. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Randolph. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go." Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Here's Hughes. Following the score by Memphis. Shoots from the high post. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Malone outside. Pass to Malone.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Battier. Washington with the rebound. It's 2-on-1. Pulls up. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Hughes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by, the Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here is Conley. Pass to Gay. Over Butler. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Outside Butler. Back to Wall. He's looking for Arenas and finds him now.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
Gay passes to Abdul Rahim. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Abdul Rahim is a talented big man. I mean, a volume shooter who has no problem carrying the load on offense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
The first free throw is good. Morant, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Butler with the ball. Gasol covering. Down low. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his first basket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Now the feed to Arenas. Wall dishes to Arenas. Just 5 to shoot. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Arenas has got 7. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Allen outside. Morant against Butler. Conley kicks to Allen. From deep. And that's collected by Butler.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And here's Morant following the 3 from Caron Butler. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Arenas against Morant. Arenas' shot is good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Gasol. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Back to Wall with the shot. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Morant drives in. Goes back up. Allen. Jamison with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
That's a 2 from Butler. The good-looking shot from the wing. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington. Memphis with the ball. Right side, Conley. Nice D from Wall. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall's running.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Conley with, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Well, for Washington, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they've been great at creating good shots on a consistent basis. It's that simple. You win the game by easier baskets than your opponents. They've been doing that, and a good ball movement, good player movement, and good body movement is the big reason.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, their D wasn't a disaster, but they can improve on it. They lacked energy out there, and they've given up a lot of good shots. They got to defend with more passion in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. They've got Caron Butler. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Wall. Then there's Antoine Jamison. And it's Hayes in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Now here's Arenas. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Arenas has got 11 points. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Passes to Abdur-Rahim. Back to Conley. Shot from the top of the key, and another basket for Memphis.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Arenas. 11 points in the game. He kicks to Butler. Puts it up. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 13.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
To the inside. Gasol, no good. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Arenas, and it's Arenas with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Gasol able to finish.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Now here's Wall. Kicks it to Arenas. A pass to Wall. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Beal. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the clock. Misses off the right iron.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Battier kicks to Miller. Gasol against Beal. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gasol.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Hayes the pass to Chenier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Bibby. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Bibby's got his first 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hughes the pass to Jamison. Here's Hughes. Reeves with the rebound. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 3. Hughes against Bibby. Battier outside. The pass to Reeves. Over Hughes. Reeves can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness.
And here's Bibby after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Pass to Reeves. Rebound, Washington. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Now Bibby. Washington with the rebound. There's a minute left to play in the third. There's Beal with the three. And again, Washington with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
But they get it back. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Hughes, the pass to Chenier. Now Hughes. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Beal. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hughes with the steal. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Yeah, Hughes does a nice job reading the circumstance, reading his guy, and coming up with steals because of his quick hands.
Gasol kicks to Battier. Bibby for three. Offensive rebound. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Pau Gasol. And so it's Washington ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Wizards leading by 9. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Conley out there with Tony Allen. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Arenas. It's stolen by Allen. And now here comes Conley leading the break. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Here is Arenas. Pass to Butler. Nice ball movement by Washington. Monroe looking around. And a wide open look for Arenas. And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point differential. Allen outside. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And the shot's good from Abdul Rahim.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Arenas. And right through it goes. And the Wizards lead by 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Gasol inside. Malone on him. Gasol, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Arenas. A second chance effort. Weber gets the bucket.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Webber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
Allen finds Conley. To the left wing. Allen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Gasol. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Arenas. For the Wizards, King comes in for Weber, and John Wall subbed in for Monroe. And Memphis also making a switch. Randolph is checked in. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 9 points. Here's Abdul Rahim, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. To the middle, here's King. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Conley. Here's Gasol. And it's King with the rebound. Wizards leading by 9. Passes it to Wall. Outside Butler. Again, the Wizards score.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Wall. It's Butler that time on the assist from Wall. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Conley. The dish to Gasol. Nice D from Wall. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Arenas. Wall's shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Gasol. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're in front by 11. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Wall draws the double. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The offensive rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Right side, Conley. He kicks to Randolph. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, I tell you what, the closer to the rim, the more lethal Randolph is. Very effective in this area.
Wall against Conley. Wall passes to Arenas. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Arenas has got 20.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Wall. Floats one up. Rejected by Randolph. Wall against Conley. It's Allen on the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Allen.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Wall draws the double. On deep, Arenas. Here's Hayes. And he makes good on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Out left to the wing, Abdur Rahim. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Wall looking for an opening. Jamison kicks it over to Arenas. Outside Butler. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.